Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
The next storm system is starting to move into the region. We haven't seen a lot of this precipitation reaching the ground, but now some steadier rain moving in along the Oregon coast, southern Curry County, including Brookings. And we're going to see rain and higher elevation snow become more widespread, especially as we move into tomorrow. Current temperatures 54 in Medford, it's 40 in Klamath Falls, 44 in Montague. So it's a pretty mild night out there for most spots. We're in the mid 50s along the coast, 27 on the colder side up in Chemult though. Winds starting to pick up a little bit, and that is going to be a difference from the last storm system. We will see some windier weather for the region as we head into tomorrow. So tonight, fairly mild temperatures. Snow levels will drop to about 5,500 feet. They'll stay there right around 5,500 feet to 6,000 feet through the day tomorrow, and then start to drop off later in the day. Lots of clouds for your Saturday. Widespread rain, higher elevation snow. Some of the heavier precipitation will be near the coast and then in the Mount Shasta area. Taking a look at a wind advisory that's been posted for the Shasta Valley tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. on your Saturday. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible out of the south. We'll see some gustier winds as well in the Rogue Valley, especially down towards Ashland. Gusts could push 40 miles per hour. And then along the Cascades and Siskiyous, we could be talking gusts as high as 55 miles per hour, including for tomorrow. If you're heading up to Mount Ashland for Bavarian night, those winds are going to be strong. Gusts up to 55 miles per hour possible through early evening, and then winds will slowly start to back off a bit as the night progresses. We'll also see snow and blowing snow with this next winter storm. Here's a look at those snow levels on the higher side during the day tomorrow, but notice how they drop. But most of the significant snowfall is going to stay above about 5,500 feet. Snow levels in general are going to be on the higher side as we head through the holiday weekend, ranging between about 4,500 feet to 5,500 feet. Generally through the rest of the holiday weekend. So snowfall amounts, this is now through Saturday night. Notice our Crater Lake 6 to 12 inches, some decent totals as well for Mount Ashland, but Cascade Passes could see up to a few inches of snow, especially towards Diamond Lake. East side higher terrain could get up a quick 1 to 2 inches or so. Quartz Mountain Pass as well as Chemult. Some heavier snow in some of the higher terrain around Mount Shasta, but Mount Shasta City maybe a dusting to an inch as we head into tomorrow night. Rainfall totals pretty significant for Mount Shasta City. Also totals above an inch for Gold Beach as well as Brookings and even Cave Junction. Some lighter rainfall amounts expected in Medford, the Montague area and the Basin. Wine tasting forecast the next couple of days. We will see a little bit of a lull in the action on Sunday, at least in the morning, but more rounds of wet weather expected later Sunday into Sunday night. Here's Stormcast as we go through the day tomorrow. Widespread rain, higher elevation snow, though snow levels lower a bit though as we head into tomorrow evening and night. So higher passes will become a little bit slippery. A break in the action, some breaks of sun as well on Sunday, but then here comes another round of rain and snow into Sunday night, and yet another round of rain and higher elevation snow on President's Day. So it's going to be a very active stretch of weather right through the holiday weekend. Some lingering shower chances Tuesday and Wednesday, but it does look like we could finally dry out later next week. Your 7-day forecast for the coast, soggy in the days ahead. Winds will be gusty as well. And then taking a look at Northern California, rain, mountain snow expected, more rounds of it expected through the holiday weekend. Some of the heaviest precipitation amounts will be in the Mount Shasta area. The Klamath Basin, mainly rain for the Klamath Falls area, but higher elevations will see some snow and some slippery travel at times in the days ahead. Taking a look at the mountains, we will see snow making for some slippery travel for those higher passes, especially later in the day tomorrow into tomorrow night. We'll need to keep a close eye on snow levels in the days ahead as this active weather continues. And then in the Rogue Valley, more rounds of wet weather expected, gusty winds as well through the holiday weekend, but getting a chance to dry out late next week, and temperatures maybe back up to around 60 next Friday.